What's up, hiker trash? So today I wanted to make a video about the 5 things that you should know before you go out on the Appalachian Trail.
That is not the video we're making today. This is Nicoline, the girl I'll be hiking with, and also my girlfriend. Today's video is a quiz that I made up, that I'm gonna quiz Nicoline in the things she should know about the Appalachian Trail.
That I probably can't answer.
And how this works is you can play along. What you do is go down in the comments, and every time I ask a question, you can answer it at the same time, and I will tell you the answer, and then you can post how well you did. So there will be 20 questions, and how this works is the board will be the Appalachian Trail, and for every answer you get correct, you will move up 1 state.
Oh.
If you get something wrong, you go down.
No.
Yes, to make it interesting.
That's unfair.
But we can't do it in this outfit, so let's change. Hey!
Hey.
So now I'm ready to be a quizmaster. But before we do this, if you could go ahead and subscribe, that would mean a lot. We just hit the 100 mark. It's amazing, and I really think it's extremely cool. So let's see if we can get to 1 million subscribers by next week. Let's get into the quiz. Or maybe just 200 would be nice.
300.
300.
No.
Smash that subscribe button. Are you ready for the
I
first
think so.
round of the AT quiz called Can You Make It to Katahdin?
I think I can.
Round 1, the approach trail. Question number 1. How many states does the AT pass through?
Okay, I know this. The AT passes through 14 states.
That's correct. Hey, great job. Bonus question. How many can you mention of the 14 states?
So it passes through Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Maine. Oh my. No, New York, New Jersey, Minnesota. No.
No, not Minnesota. You want to keep going?
Where does the whites go through? Is that
I am the quizmaster, not the one supposed to answer the question.
New Hampshire?
That's correct.
Yeah, I think
Well,
that's all I know.
That is way more than I would have known. It's really. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So in the beginning, you actually got them like as they come.
I know.
So you got Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Then there is Maryland,
Ah,
which,
okay.
as far as I remember, is also the shortest. So yeah, so it's Maryland, then Pennsylvania, New
Yeah.
Jersey, New York, Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Vermont.
Massachusetts,
Yeah, that's the
Vermont,
one.
New Hampshire, and Maine. So I will definitely give you a point for this one, because that's pretty
Hey!
good. So you are already in North Carolina. Great job. Question number 2.
Ooh.
How long is the AT?
The AT is approximately 2,200 miles.
Ding, 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 ding. Correct. So that's approximately 3,500 kilometers. For all you metric system people out there, put your hands up in the air. So now you are in, let's see, Tennessee. Question number 3. The elevation gain loss is equivalent to climbing the Mount Everest. How many times? You get 3 possible answers.
Okay, I think I know this because I've read it.
Is it 10,
No.
13, or 16 times?
I think it's 16.
Yes!
Hey!
Great, so now you are in Virginia.
Ooh, I'm moving ahead.
I on through.
Way better than
Luckily,
I
it will be way harder. So round 4 is actually a picture round. And I will show you a picture, and you have to tell me from which state this picture is. This is the picture.
Okay, there's a lot of rocks. I believe this is Pennsylvania.
Yay!
Hey!
Great job! This is Pennsylvania, also known as Roxylvania, right? I'm not
If you say so.
You got it right. So now we are in West Virginia. Hey.
Am I halfway there?
Nope. Question 5. What is the name of the city in which trail days occur on the weekend after Mother's Day?
That's Damascus in Virginia.
Yes, that is
Yes.
correct. So now you are in Maryland.
Ooh.
And there is a bonus question. What will the dates be this year?
I believe you told me.
I told you many times because we are planning on being in Damascus at precisely this time.
I think I get it wrong every time.
Yeah,
saying this.
let's see if you can get it right this time.
Okay, I think the start date is the 17th of May, and then the end is the 19th.
Wrong. It's the 15th.
Oh yeah.
To the 17th. But since this is a bonus round, I will not give
okay.
you a minus point for this one.
I know what this means. This means as the questions to come,
they will be hard.
much harder.
So let's just say that you are still in Maryland. Round 2. Hiker names. Question 1. How many thousands has of now through hiked the AT? And you get 3 possible answers.
Okay.
Is it approximately 16,000, 20,000, or 34,000 people?
I'm gonna say, what's the highest?
34,000.
Yeah, that's my answer.
The answer is 20,841 people, approximately.
Okay. Approximately.
I think this is a really specific answer for something that they say is approximately 841.
Yeah, I think these says, yeah.
That means you go back to West Virginia.
Aww.
Question number 2 in round 2 is, what is a flip-flop through hiker?
A flip-flop through hiker. So I think if you flip-flop the AT, it means that you skip certain sections of the AT. No, that's not true. Is it? That you may start in Springer Mountain and then do a section there, then you move ahead and do another section. I think this is wrong, but I'm just gonna say that's my answer.
Okay, you locked in your answer. It is ding ding.
Okay.
It's kind of correct because the answer is someone who starts any location along the entire AT and change the direction or sequence of travel at some point. So you're half right. I will not give you a point for this one. I want that you go down a stage because you are like half right.
Yeah.
And you aren't half wrong.
I stay in West Virginia.
You're still in West Virginia. It's not the worst place
West
to be.
Virginia.
Question number 3 in round 2. What is the average amount of days it takes to complete the through hike of the AT? I will give you a margin of like 10, so you can be like wrong in approximately. If you said 20 and it was 10, it will still be right.
180.
I'm sorry, it's actually 165 days.
Oh, that's way quicker than I thought.
Which
is that the
means
average?
You are now in Virginia.
Mm.
How well are you doing in the comments?
I hope you're doing better than I am.
We have a bonus round.
Ooh.
What is the record for the fastest supported through hike?
It's 50 something. I'm gonna say 58 days.
It's actually only 41 days.
What?
7 hours and 39 minutes.
Okay, I was...
So, if you want to beat the world record for supported through hike, you had to do it in at least 41 days, 7 hours and 38 minutes.
Yeah, you got it.
You got it. You can do this.
Let's go.
But since this is a bonus question, you do not go down the stage. You can only
I like the bonus
move
questions.
up in the bonus questions. I
bonus
just came up
questions,
with that rule right now. Question number 4 in round 2 is, what's the highest point of the AT? The number, I want the name of the place.
Yeah, I know this one. The highest point is Klingman's Dome.
That's correct.
In Smokies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the lowest point?
Yeah.
If you do, I will give you a point just because you're doing so badly. I feel kind of bad for you.
It's okay. I don't know the exact name of this, but I think it's the Bear State Park.
It is correct. It is in Bear State Park.
It's just called Bear State Park.
It's called Bear Mountain.
Yeah, okay.
So I can't give you 100.
I know.
But you are back in
West Virginia.
West Virginia, right?
I think I'm staying in West Virginia way longer than anyone out on the AT.
Question number 5 in round 2 is, why is the Pine Grove Furnace General Store a significant spot for the AT?
Is it in Neil's Gap?
I can't answer your question.
I can't remember if this is the one where...
Here, this is how it looks.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I know now. Okay, so that's the half-gallon challenge.
That is correct!
Yay!
Was it the ice cream that gave it away?
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
Which means you are now in Maryland.
Ooh, once again.
And also on to round 3, which is no rain, no pain, no man.
Okay.
Question 1. Who conceived the AT?
Conceived.
You just read the Walk in the Woods, so you should know this.
Is it okay if I only know the last name?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, McKay.
That's correct.
Yeah, and I don't remember if it's called Bent or Brenton or Brian.
That is, you should just stop because it's Benton McKay.
Oh, okay.
But that's actually really, really good. Benton McKay in 1921, shortly after the death of his wife.
Oh.
He claimed to have come up with the idea while sitting in a tree atop of Vermont's Stratton Mountain. So that's just a little fun fact for you.
Yeah.
And now you are in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Supposedly one of the hardest states. Question number 2 in round 3. What is the Ursus Americanus? It's the Latin word for something.
Should I know this?
You do know what it is. And if you think we have some equipment or some gear that is also kind of named this for the same reason.
So I think it's American shoes. No.
No. You have the Ursac.
Oh, so it's a sack.
No, the Ursac. What does the
bear?
Ursac prevent?
Bear?
Bears.
So it's American bears.
It's the American black bear. It's okay. There is a bonus round.
Oh.
How many people have been killed by black bears since 1900? I will give you if you get the answer correct in between 10 people again. If you get it in between of 10 people, I will give you a correct answer.
Okay.
It's since 1900.
So that means it's a lot. I'm just gonna say 60 people.
Yes!
Hey, really?
It's 61.
What?
So yeah,
I got this.
You got it right.
Wow.
This is an awful thing to know. But it's correct. It was 61 people who's been killed by black bears since
I believe I've read this and then somehow I just remember.
Yeah, we probably have then. Which means you're back in Pennsylvania. Great job.
Thank you.
And fun fact, you're most likely to run into black bears in New Jersey.
Oh, I thought that was the Smokies.
Yeah, many
No,
people
New
think,
Jersey.
but it's actually New Jersey that has the highest population of black bears. And staying in the fun fact category, which of these statements are true? The trail will take you through the only town in America where, and you get 3 statements, which are actually all true, but only one of them is true for the AT.
Okay.
They made it illegal for someone to sell pickles unless it bounces. They executed an elephant by hanging.
Okay, not that one.
Or Duke the dog won an election and became the new mayor.
Oh, I hope that's that's the one. Okay, I'm gonna say the dog became the mayor. No.
That's not correct. They executed an elephant by hanging.
What?
In Irvine, Tennessee in 1916.
Okay.
Murderous Mary, a circus elephant, was hanged. No one knows with 100% certainty why this happened, but it was called Murderous Mary.
Oh yeah, I was definitely sure that was not the right answer. Yeah, but
This is
still.
1916. They haven't done it since. I'm pretty sure they haven't done it since. And for the it's actually so they made it legal for someone to sell pickles unless it's bounces. It's actually in the state of Connecticut, but it's because they had problems with people selling pickles that weren't for eating, bad pickles. So they had to make a law so people could bounce the pickle. I don't know how they tested it, because if you threw a pickle on the floor, I think it would be ruined for eating anyway. But which means you are back in Maryland. Question 4. The leave no trace principle has 7 general statements. Which one of the following is a false that are made up? You get 4 statements and one of them is false.
Okay.
Plan ahead and prepare. Dispose of waste properly. Leave what you find, or sleep only in shelters.
Leave no trace. Okay, I have no idea. I'm gonna say it's probably the one where you plan ahead.
It's sleep only in shelters that I made
Oh,
up.
okay, yeah, I thought
This
that
is-
too. But I know that
This
applies
is a
to some.
this is a
parts.
rule in most of the parks,
Yeah.
but it's not in the
In
leave
general,
no
oh.
trace principle. The other 4 is travel and camp on durable surfaces, minimize campfire impacts, respect wildlife, and be considerate of other visitors. Okay. You are now back in West Virginia again?
Wow.
I don't know if I made this quiz too hard. Question number 5. Who is Earl Schaefer? Or Schaffer?
Is that the first person to complete the AT?
I will give you the point. It's because it's not completely correct.
Yeah.
It's the first man to through hike all of the AT.
Yeah, that was what
But
I
will
meant.
give you the point. So you are now in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I'm back in Pennsylvania.
You're back in Pennsylvania. And that was round number 3.
Yeah.
Now we go to round number 4. Decline of Katahdin. And question number 1 is, what's the approximate number of white blazes marking the AT? I will give you, let's say 10,000.
Okay.
If your answer's in for 10,000 of the correct answer, you will get the point. There's approximately a white blaze within 70 feet.
Yeah, that's still no help.
So if you know...
Okay, let's say I go with the 180 days, and then I just have to figure out how many I pass through for each day. But no, I'm just gonna throw a number out there and say it's 130,000.
It's not that bad, but it's not correct. It's 165,000.
Okay, I was close.
So you're back in Maryland.
Oh, wow.
So, question 2. How many calories is required to maintain body weight for the hiker? Want a hint?
Yeah, of course.
So, it's equivalent to approximately 22 Big Macs.
Okay, that is no hint. 22.
22 Big Macs.
I believe it's 6,000 calories per day.
I give you that.
Yeah.
It's 5,500, but 6,000 is
But it is also changing if you're a female or a male.
Exactly, and this one is calculated from a male through hiker weighing approximately 150 pounds or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So I will give you that one. That is
Thank
a
you.
ding 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 ding. It's correct. You are now in Pennsylvania again.
Yay!
Question number 3 in the last round is staying on food. What is the average weight loss for a through hiker?
Do you have it in kilos or in pounds?
I have both.
Oh, okay.
You can get.
I believe it's quite high. Maybe it's 25 kilos. No.
It's not that much. It's actually only 15 kilos, which is approximately 30 pounds. It's really different from person to person.
Yeah.
This is an approximate.
I think
Someone loses
because
like, some people lose 100.
Yeah, that's the people I've heard.
70 pounds, stuff like that.
I mean, 50 kilos would be a lot.
15 kilos is a lot. Number 4. How many shelters is on or along the trail? And I have 3 possible answers.
Thank you.
Is it 168, 262, or 311?
I'm gonna go in the, I think, because I always guess the highest. So I'm gonna say, no, I think that's 160 something.
Is that your last answer?
I think it's wrong, but that is my answer.
168?
Yes.
It's wrong.
No!
The 60 something was correct.
Yeah.
It's 262.
Oh.
But they could have removed some since I checked up on these facts.
Yeah, some 100. Yeah, well, I'm back in Maryland.
No, you're actually back in West Virginia because you got 2 answers wrong. So the last question. So you can end in Maryland if you get this one right.
Okay, I hope so.
Or we can say double or nothing. You can get all the way to Katahdin if you get this right, or all the way back in Georgia off the trail, back home by plane.
Yeah, I'm double or nothing.
You're double or nothing?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it to Katahdin.
What is the percentage of female 2,000 milers? It's not through hikers. It's just people who have walked all of the AT.
Okay, I need to get this. So, from all of the people who've through hiked the AT, are you asking me the percentage
of how many of them is
female? It's not a lot, I think.
And I can tell you, it's not an off number.
I want to say 30%, but I'm not sure if that's too high. Maybe 20? What if I say 25 you then give me... No, you don't. Okay.
Can you try?
No, I'm gonna say 30%.
Oh.
No, it was a 20.
You should have kept with the 25%.
No.
It's 1 in 4 people. It's 20, so you get all the way back to Atlanta on a plane, back to Denmark. I'm sorry.
Well, it was fun, though. Really enjoyed Maryland, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia.
That was definitely your favorite places for now. Let's see if when we get on the trail, it will be your favorite places too. I am glad you wanted to play with me, and I hope you guys played along, and I can't wait to see what your answers were and how far you got.
I hope you did way better than I did.
I hope too. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching this video, and if you could go ahead and like the video if you enjoyed
remember
it.
to subscribe to Rune's channel because he's really into the whole YouTube thing.
It would mean a lot if you could go ahead
we
subscribe.
really appreciate it. I do the shout out.
You want to do the shout out?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to become part of Trailer Me, the best Trailer Me on YouTube, you should go ahead and subscribe just like
As the Crow Flies Hiking.
Thank you and happy hiking.